Today, the trial for Jonathan Walker starts in Chattanooga. Now, police say Walker was behind the wheel and speeding when he crashed his school bus in 2016, killing 6 children on that bus. A jury made up of Montgomery County residents has been bused to Hamilton County to hear that trial. We're going to keep an eye on exactly what happens in that courtroom, so be sure to download our app for any updates to that. Happening today, Vice President Mike Pence is making a trip to Music City.
He will arrive today just before noon, we're told, and his visit could impact your commute. News Channel 5's Dan Kennedy live outside Gaylord Opryland. That's where the VP is going to speak today. And I know the president was just here, about a month ago. So we've just been through this.
We have been through this. Secret Service has been through the planning. Metro Police have been through this route, and so have Gaylord Opryland officials when it comes to getting this place secure and ready for someone like the President of the United States, or in today's case, the Vice President. It was last month when President Trump was speaking here at a separate event, and now the Vice President is going to be here in just a matter of hours addressing the national religious broadcasters at their 75th annual convention. It's a week-long convention. It begins today. It runs through Friday, and they have the Vice President on schedule to speak today. As for Mike Pence, his schedule includes other things today as well. He lands, as you mentioned, just before noon. He's scheduled to speak here at Gaylord Opryland at 1 o'clock today, and we don't exactly know when his plane will take off, but we do expect it to be later in the afternoon, if not earlier this evening, and that includes road closures that Rebecca's keeping an eye on for you throughout the day. Reporting live from outside Gaylord Opryland, Dan Kennedy, News Channel 5.
All right, Dan, thank you. And the head of Williamson County Schools will stay on the job even after his arrest for assaulting a student, and he has school board members backing him up. The room was packed for last night's special meeting. Police say Dr. Mike Looney told a student in crisis to stop crying before grabbing her by the arm and taking her out to his car. He also reportedly got aggressive toward the mother, but a united school board backed Looney after seeing school surveillance video of the incident.
It appears that Dr. Looney did not act appropriately and was within the discretion of an administrator in an effort to diffuse a difficult situation.
If my child is ever in a psychological distressful situation at school, I hope that Mike Looney is present.
After the meeting, some parents were angry, saying Looney should stay home until the investigation is over. But the board disagreed, saying while the legal process continues, students would be best served if Looney stayed on the job. There are some unhappy folks in Cheatham County after officials voted to put a jail in Ashland City. Commissioners voted to buy 57 acres of land off Smith Street for a new jail, school bus shop, and salt barn. Many packed the Cheatham County Courthouse to give their input on the proposal before commissioners voted. Some people who live nearby say the new additions would pose safety and environmental concerns. No word, though, on when construction will begin.
Happening today, state lawmakers will gather to talk about a number of issues. A big one up for discussion, the fight against the epidemic of babies being born addicted to opioids. House Republican Caucus Chairman Ryan Williams is sponsoring a bill that would make doctors recommend birth control to girls as young as 14 years old when prescribing opioids to them. The hope is to curb instances of babies being exposed to opioids in the womb. Another issue, Jack Daniel's may soon have to fork out funds for its whiskey barrels. That hasn't happened since Prohibition. The Lynchburg distillery is pushing the barrel tax exemption bill after an auditor for Moore County recently determined the company's barrels are taxable. It would cost Jack Daniel's nearly $3 million just this year. The company's master distiller says the barrels are inventory because they're sold for other uses afterward. And the tax would hurt Tennessee distilleries and would even be against the state constitution. That's what they're claiming. And Amy, another big topic up today is all about marijuana here in Tennessee.
All right, yeah, we'll be watching that closely. And that movement just got a huge vote of support. House Speaker Beth Harwell says she would be open to legalizing medical marijuana, but only in the oil form. Yesterday, she said, quote, "I believe it's time for us to take action on the state level." Republican Representative Brian Terry, who serves as chairman of the House Health Subcommittee, also supports the bill. So be sure to keep an eye on our Facebook page as we track all of these measures. Also happening today, it's National Pancake Day, and you can get free pancakes at IHOPs around the Mid-State. The deal started just a few minutes ago. At 7, you can get a free short stack at any IHOP location, and they hope you'll make a donation, which will benefit Vanderbilt Children's Hospital.